Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
That looks a good cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Messi. And it's Vieira. And it's Gullit. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, such a clever touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Incoming delivery. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Figo clearly
rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Michael. He's shifting through the gears here. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Vieira.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kvaratskhelia! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bale. Oh, climbs up big! Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. Bale's cross. Pirlo. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pirlo. Messi. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Maldini cuts it out. Rijkaard. Platini out to the right. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's got away.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rummenigge. And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Oh, good spread. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Michael. Platini. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 11,
That
Platini.
gets things going for the second
Coming on
half.
to replace him is number
Well, I suppose from a
24,
defensive perspective,
Gullit.
Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Rijkaard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's tried one! England have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Deftly away. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's being shifted off it. There's a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia, Haaland tries to get it clear. Now it's Figo. In towards the back stick. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Kvaratskhelia. Number 23, Bale. Coming on the field, number
Gullit
9,
plays it short.
Jan Collins.
It's a mighty effort!
Roberto Carlos.
Firm header, just
Substitution
off
in
target.
progress.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Maicon's cross. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Thuram. Vieira. Here's Figo. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Christian. Great chance! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A 1-0 lead established.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on...
Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Figo with the short one. Delivers the big header! Should have equalised.
Kohler clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Gullit. Now the... Up he goes! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. The ball goes... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Figo. He's making a real surge on the left. That's good play. Maicon gets in to thwart him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Terrific header! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be...
He gets big! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nedved charging forward, the ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
That's a shade optimistic. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard. And Maicon. Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Maldini could move up a gear here, and it's Bale, and he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field,
and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Roberto Carlos just eases him off the ball, and now the breakaway. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Maicon. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No goals as yet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cristiano Ronaldo. England looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Michael, now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. That's a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Quality ball. Pirlo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Ball's played through. Saka providing an outlet on that. Up he goes! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, the movement is... And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Shot, surely! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Thuram. And it's lofted through here. Turns and goes back. Roberto Carlos bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's nice. Here comes the... Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible... Cristiano Ronaldo! Pirlo. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 17, Bellingham. Number 25, Michael. Number
Bigo
23,
plays it short.
Bale.
Hit into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 9, Jan.
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 3,
Roberto shoots!
substitution
Good try.
taking place.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's dealt with that really well. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And the shot! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Roberto Carlos. Yamal's cross. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such a...
Big header! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He gets big! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And
Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger. First day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time, these fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started, and when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, full player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned fullback while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. Pulisic. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. For Nesta. And it's Maicon. Can he get it through? Now it's Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is going out for a goal kick. De Winter. Pulisic. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking tidy in possession here. Maicon. And here's Schneider. Nkunku. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pulisic.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Hangs in a cross. And he's gone direct here. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's superb. Thinks about the shot. Mkhitaryan. And it's Modric. And it's Nkunku. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pulisic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafael Leao. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Schneider, and he's intervened well there. Played out to the left flank. Estupinian is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Modric. Modric! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Plays the return pass. Knocks it into space. And the cut. Big header! It's us fallen kindly here. Goal! Inter! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine. Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 18, numero 10.
And so we're off again.
Schneider. Lasciano il campo per il numero 27, il numero 24.
Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Inter Milan take the lead.
It's so
Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. And he shoots! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will...
And the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho's cross.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
you